Who knows what a Roller Team Zefiro is? Well, it's one of these. It's a 2019 Ford Transit based 2 litre Eco Blue Ford Transit. And for some reason, it's only 130 PS. Which really isn't enough to put all this weight. Typical of motorhomes, even though it's almost 6 years old, it's only done 2,740 miles. So it's fabulous that this has done extremely low mileage. However, last time I went out to a motorhome, a Ford Transit motorhome that did very, very low mileage each year, the owner showed me a picture of his wet belt and it had lost most of his teeth. It was only because he had got to 5 or 6 years old and he thought, you know what, I should probably look to change the wet belt. I don't believe that these engines enjoy not running regularly, and I don't think it's a good idea to do the oil change based upon mileage. I think at the very least they need an oil change at least once a year. So even when I'm doing my health check and that everything looks very healthy, one of the things that concerns me is that the oil was changed last 426 days ago. So I'll definitely be recommending to this owner to get the oil changed on it. So Transits of this age come from the factory with the same drivetrain, so engine, gearbox, clutch, everything identical, and they change the power purely by software. So this particular vehicle would have been made in 105, 130, 170 or 185 PS from the factory. Yet when we go into the vehicle coding, you can see here that this is a 130 PS version. That is never going to be suitable for a motorhome. So what's the owner of this vehicle looking to achieve? Well, he simply wants more low down torque with it. He says that currently he has to, hold on to those gears to get it rolling. So he wants to be more responsive, better going up hills and just nicer to drive. Yeah, so that's something I'm going to be delivering here today. So that's the vehicle's engine management software all updated to produce about a 20% improvement in low down torque. So it's going to be really noticeable. What also I've done is left the owner a nice little surprise. So now in the functions on the dashboard, when he goes into the computer, he'll be able to look at his DPF health as well. I think that's especially useful for a vehicle that's doing low mileage all the time. And I've also added the functionality for the owner to be able to do his own DPF regen just by pressing the buttons on the steering wheel. So again, a bit of added functionality, nice surprise for him on top of the remap. And now, when he goes into the onboard computer under information, he gets the AdBlue level that was always there, but if we go down, he can see one for the exhaust filter as well. So what's not to love about this? You get a free health check, you get some good advice about servicing, you get a nice power upgrade so your vehicle drives much nicer, and you get some added functionality on the dashboard, all from a trading standards approved business. Yeah, why not?